So you are married and living in the United States, but your spouse is living in another country like Mexico, and you want to get a divorce. What do? If you are this person, or if you know someone who is in this situation, please stick around and listen to this video or share this video with a person who might benefit from this. Hi, I'm attorney Dalia Castillo. I'm an attorney in the state of North Carolina. I represent immigrants um, throughout the United States on immigration cases. And in the state of North Carolina, I represent them on domestic issues like divorce and child custody. So if you have a question about your immigration case, or if you have a question about domestic matters or family law matters like child custody or divorce, please contact my office at 910-484-3245. Okay, so let's talk about this. So if you are in the United States, well, let's say you got married in Mexico and you came to the US, and you and your spouse haven't been together for a long time and you want to move on because, you know, you can't really have a relationship if you're living in two different countries, right? So what do? Um, you may think, oh, it's the end of the world. Well, I can't get a divorce because I would have to go back to Mexico. And if you are here, um, without status, leaving and coming back is not so easy. So what do? Well, what you do is you can file a regular petition with the courts here in North Carolina if you live in the state of North Carolina. And so long as you fulfill the residency requirement, which is you have to live in the state for at least 6 months, and you and your spouse have been separated for at least 1 year. Then you can file a complaint with the courts in the county you live in and ask them to grant you a divorce. Now, once you have filed this paperwork with the court, you have to send the paperwork to your spouse. You can't just get a divorce without letting your spouse know that you're going to divorce them. The law requires you to give them notice. That's what we call it. So you would have to send the paperwork to your spouse. Now, depending on the country your spouse live in, it may be tricky, but it's doable. So it's really important that you consult with an attorney. So again, if you live in the state of North Carolina, you can call my office at 910-484-3245 to set up a consultation so we can go over all of this with you. Okay, so once you have served your spouse based on the service requirement, then your case will get scheduled for hearing. And, you don't even have to show up, in some cases, depending on the way your case was filed. You may not have to even go to court. I can appear on your behalf and get you divorced. And that's pretty much the gist of it, or the basic, explanation of how this process works. Now, every case is different, and based on the circumstances of your situation. So that's why it's really important for you to contact an attorney in the state that you live that's licensed, and you can talk to this attorney about getting a divorce filed on your behalf. Okay, again, I'm attorney Dalia Castillo. I am licensed in the state of North Carolina. I represent immigrants throughout the United States on immigration cases. Immigration is federal, so I can represent you if you live in Texas or Georgia. I can represent you on immigration cases only if you live in those, states outside of North Carolina. But if you live in the state of North Carolina and you need representation on on domestic matters, traffic cases, like if you got a citation for speeding or DWI can represent you on those matters. Okay. Well, stay tuned. Please subscribe if this is your first time visiting my channel, and I will post more information that will be beneficial to you. So talk to you later. Bye.